do men make me feel inadequate and incompetent when I don't have a job? And what can I say to them? Well, here's my answer. Tell them you don't need a job. You need a man that makes enough money for the both of you. How about that? Then they feel incompetent and inadequate all of a sudden.
I love when somebody's like, oh, deep down, women don't really want to work. Like, listen, it is not deep down at all, because like nobody wants to work.
I don't really want to work anymore. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to have to feel like I have to work every single day. I've been doing a lot of reading about women being in their feminine energy, and that's exactly how it worked back in the 50s. Obviously, things are a little bit better now, more rights, all of that. But it would be really nice to be able to focus on the things that women are biologically supposed to be doing. Instead, we're basically doing the same thing that men are biologically supposed to be doing. I don't really feel like doing that anymore. I also feel like money is a really big factor in relationship issues and eventually divorce. Also, a lot of data out there talking about men being the sole provider of the family typically makes a relationship just work more, because the woman is more focused on the home and the house and the kids, which is a complete full-time job, by the way. Imagine saving money on childcare. I know there's a lot of opinions about this, but that's just mine. Leave me a comment if you agree or disagree with this.
It's come to my attention that a lot of women like nowadays don't want to work. They want to pay a bill. They don't want to buy groceries. They don't want to pay an insurance bill, a light bill, no nothing. But I am here to tell you, men is tired of y'all. Men is tired of y'all. Somebody's man is contemplating leaving right now.
All right, man, let's talk. Women don't want to work. And one of the telling things is, somebody said, I don't know if I'll be able to find the clip. He said that, women get the degrees and then don't want to work. I was like, damn. I said, that's true. But then they want to holler to the world, I got a degree, I got a degree, I got a degree, but you don't want to work. That's the wild thing about it, but you don't want to work, so what's the good is the degree? Because you really don't need a degree to be an entrepreneur. You just need to know how to fund your business or find the grants. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of lets you know right then and there, the degree don't matter when talking about, looking for relationships. Ultimately, when women say they don't want to work and they want to find a man and don't feel like they should do nothing, be a mother, cook, clean, they basically tell you their value was in, pretty much a man. Because studs don't take care of women for real. Studs they still in post suspenders, they don't save. Most studs, come on, they cheat more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? So when we start having these conversations about, women getting the degrees but still not wanting to work, it's just to the point it's stupid. What did you get the degree for? Honestly. But to the point that they don't want to work, they don't want to work at all. It ain't even to the point where it's like, okay, I don't want to work. They don't want to work inside the house as a housewife. They literally want to do nothing. They want to sit there and lay there all day, not cook, not clean, not take care of the kids. The kids don't know their ABC. Matter of fact, they don't even want to be mothers no more. They want somebody who's going to be faithful to them, take care of them. They do whatever they want to do. But then it's guys out there that's like that, right? And they still not happy. A guy that'll fund their life, let them do whatever they want to do, and then they say, well, I don't respect him, and I don't like, dude. It doesn't really matter with most of these women. It doesn't matter. But ultimately, when you talking about it boils down to work, men are built to work. A lot of depression set in for men when we're not making progress or we're not doing any work. It's better for us to run in place or lose progress by working rather than not do nothing. That's worse for us, not to sit there and do nothing and not have no money. Even the guys with money, they still doing something. They working on the next venture, the next project, or they perfecting what they got going on, or they working on a car, or they picking up a hobby, they skydiving, they learn to race a Formula One car. We adding something because we're not built to sit there and not do nothing, and neither is women. Women are fulfilled in their purpose. And the one true purpose of all healthy women is to procreate and really share their femininity with the world, their nurturing, their sweetness, their motherhood. And that's like one of the reasons why a lot of guys probably be attracted to single mothers, because a lot of, you're able to see women in their femininity. A lot of these women out here ain't in their femininity just out there. When they at the bar, we had the women at the older women asking the DJ and his boy about why guys just stare and don't approach. Because when y'all sitting there, and people not approaching because it's a lot of stuff. Y'all, somehow you got to make 6 figures. You got to buy me and my home. But one of the reasons is y'all masculine. Like a lot of the masculine traits y'all done took on, it's starting to really manifest on y'all face. Face look hard as hell. Starting to grow mustaches and y'all starting to, have frames like a man. Y'all whole demeanor is manly. So of course I'm not about to go approach another man. I mean, how many times do you really see women in a femininity, bro? How many times do you see women in a femininity? It's a shocker when you meet a woman and you hold the door for a woman, or you meet a woman at the grocery store and she's soft. There's no entitlement. There's no, you held the door. There's no, okay, he held the door, so what? It's, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Or you drop something, she said, hey, sir, excuse me, you dropped your wallet, and how sweet she is. You don't really see women, with feminine traits. They preach so much of being a feminist and we want equality that they so alone, they have to take on the role of a man and a woman. And just to take a little scenic route real quick, that's why they kids don't fuck with them. Because you had to be the executioner, you had to be the judge, the district attorney, the defendant, the judge that's defending. You had to play too many roles. You had to play too many roles. You had to play too many fucking roles. So you confusing the kids. But they should want to work. It ain't nothing wrong with working. I don't get why the I don't want to do nothing. I'm tired. Yeah, it's tiring when you're doing 100% of everything. You're responsible for the heat bill, the light bill, the kids, your well-being. Your sister or your mother might depend on you. That's why you get a husband. And that's why a husband get a wife. Y'all balance each other. When one ain't got it, I got it. If we both got it, hey, so be it. We split it, or it's on you, it's on me. That's why, so you don't feel the burden of being burnt out working and doing everything in your life. A man come in, he not supposed to just alleviate and erase all your pain and take your burden on and get nothing in return. No. If that man when that man walk in your life, he mess with you for real, and y'all dating seriously, y'all turn into girlfriend, boyfriend, and then beyond. Just him being next to you as a woman raises your value. And also with him just being able to protect you is something that you can't get anywhere else. His ability for guys to maybe see you coming, and you might go to the jewelry store, you might go buy something at the store. They might be like, ooh, I can sell her this and this special type of oil change and charge her extra $50 or $100. With that man, they know, hey, nigga, I ain't going for all of that shit. What is you talking about? No, just give us the rate. They not even gonna try that. When you walking down the street, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gotta worry about nobody thinking about going upside your head. Hey, yo, sweetie, sweet, you ain't gotta worry your man with you. When y'all go out in public, even if you paying, you want to treat him. You ain't gotta worry about no shit. You ain't gotta worry about your protection or keep your head on the swivel, protect your kids. Your man with you, your husband with you, your boyfriend with you, your fiance with you, your life partner with you. Just him being there, gives you a sense of protection. They don't talk about protection enough when they talk about the man. They only talk about the monetary things. But his ability to be able to protect you versus vultures, as far as, your house, as far as somebody breaking in, as far as something getting fixed, getting quoted, get it done, a creepy cable man coming in, that protection that he provides, y'all don't even think about that. But then y'all turn around and y'all ask, regular civilian guys to protect you, and we don't owe you protection. That's why you go get you a man. But y'all say men are useless, and then when you get sex trafficked or you get scooped up, or you get beat on, you know what I'm saying, or you get robbed, then it's all the man's fault. It's all men's fault. Oh, they should have. No, I'm not putting my life on the line. I'm not putting my. Oh, here's a cord clean as hell for it to be snowy. He must have that in the garage. It's not our fault. It's not our job to protect you. If we do it, if we do protect you, it's out the kindness of our heart. But then y'all done told every man out there, leave me alone. Leave us alone. Don't talk to us. So then they won't talk to you. They won't help you when you're in a time of need. You stuck on the side of the road. Hey, deuces. A lot of the things y'all asking for regular civilian men that y'all wouldn't stop and get a cup of coffee with or or give them a couple of dollars for stopping and helping you, that's the job of your husband. But a lot of y'all don't want to work because y'all burnt out from doing everything. That's why they tell you to get married young and build together young or at a reasonable age. That's why. That's why. But ain't nothing wrong. Y'all just burnt out from working. We all get burnt out from working sometimes. But if you just laid in your house and did nothing all day, most of y'all be 400 pounds and useless and depressed. Still. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, hit the link description, subscribe to the Patreon. Peace.
You know what the ultimate flex for a man is? When somebody asks you, hey man, what does your wife do for a living? Nothing. She don't work, bro. She don't work. Well, you could take your lady out the office, put her ass up in the house. You ain't got to do nothing, baby. That's the real flex. You feel me? You could tell a lot about a man just by looking at the woman that he's with. Don't let that go over your head, bro.